to another deep dive. Today, we're going to be taking a look at immutability in blockchain.
Oh, yeah.
You know, this is one of the things that makes blockchain so revolutionary.
Right.
So I think our listeners are going to love learning more about this.
Yeah, for sure.
So to kick things off, maybe you can tell us what exactly does immutability mean?
Sure.
Like when we're talking about blockchain.
Immutability in the context of blockchain basically means that once some data has been written to the blockchain, it can't be changed. It can't be modified. It can't be deleted. Okay. It is permanently there.
Wow. So it's like you're not just hitting save. You're like etching it in stone or something.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty wild. So why is that so important?
Well,
especially when we think about like finance and stuff.
It all comes down to trust.
Okay.
So if you think about a traditional ledger,
right.
You know, if you can go back and change those records, it kind of creates all sorts of problems.
Yeah.
You could commit fraud.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it's difficult to trust that information.
Right.
But with blockchain, because of this immutability, you can be certain that that information is reliable and it's trustworthy.
So then how does this immutability, how does it actually like impact security
when
we're talking about blockchain?
It makes blockchain extremely secure.
Okay.
Because if anybody tries to tamper with the data, it's immediately apparent to everybody who's on the network.
Oh.
And so this makes blockchain ideal for things like financial transactions, supply chain management, anything where data integrity is really important.
Got it. And I know you talked about like the network and stuff.
Yeah.
Who's actually like a part of this network?
So the network is made up of a distributed system of computers.
Okay.
And each one of these computers has a copy of the entire blockchain.
Whoa.
And then when a new transaction happens, it gets broadcast to all of the computers on the network. And all of these computers, we call them nodes. They use really complex algorithms to verify the transaction and add it to their copy of the blockchain.
If there's like a whole bunch of watchful eyes that are all looking at the same thing at the same time?
Exactly. And so that makes it really hard to sneak in any bogus transactions.
And it's all synchronized.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's seen the same thing.
That's right.
Okay, so that's really interesting.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can't really talk about blockchain without talking about cryptocurrency.
For sure.
And Bitcoin specifically.
Yeah.
So how does this idea of immutability, how does it actually play into Bitcoin?
So one of the big things that it helps to prevent is double spending.
Okay.
Which is, you know, a big concern when it comes to any kind of digital currency. Yeah. Because, you know, with Bitcoin, once a transaction is recorded on the blockchain, it can't be reversed. Yeah. It's immutable.
Yeah.
So you can't spend that same Bitcoin twice.
So it's like a built-in safeguard against anybody trying to like create fake Bitcoin or spend the same coin multiple times.
Exactly.
So this idea of immutability is like what gives Bitcoin its value.
Exactly. It's what makes it work.
Okay. So we've talked a lot about finance.
Yeah.
But I imagine this immutability, this could have like a huge impact on
definitely
like other sectors and other industries too.
Oh yeah. Think about like medical records.
Yeah.
Like what if you had a system where patients had complete control over their own data.
Okay.
And they knew that it was accurate and it couldn't be tampered with.
That would be amazing.
Right.
Like no more worrying about lost records or unauthorized changes or anything like that.
Exactly.
Wow.
Or imagine elections where every vote is securely recorded on a blockchain.
Wow.
So you eliminate the possibility of, you know, manipulation or fraud.
Yeah.
You could totally revolutionize how we vote and ensure the integrity of democratic processes.
Wow. So this is just one concept. Immutability.
Yeah.
But it sounds like it has this like ripple effect across so many different sectors. This idea of trust, this idea of security.
Yeah.
It could really like reshape how we think about data.
Totally.
It's like this underlying foundation.
Yeah.
For everything.
Yeah.
So just to recap.
Okay.
Immutability in blockchain. It's all about creating this permanent record.
Yes.
An unchangeable record.
Yeah.
Which then builds trust.
Right.
Ensures transparency. And just makes the whole system super secure.
It does.
But it's clearly more than just a tech feature.
Yeah.
This is like a fundamental shift.
Yeah.
In how we think about data.
It is.
And its potential.
For sure.
What really gets me is how much this could empower individuals.
Yeah.
Imagine you have this level of control.
Exactly.
And certainty over your own data.
Yes.
Your medical records.
Right.
Financial transactions, your creative work.
Is huge.
Yeah, this is huge.
It's a very powerful concept. And we're just starting to, scratch the surface.
Yeah. Think about supply chains.
Okay.
Where you can track products from origin to consumer.
Right.
Ensuring authenticity, ethical sourcing.
Wow.
Or even protecting intellectual property.
Uh-huh.
Artists, creators, having a secure, verifiable way to prove ownership and prevent plagiarism.
So as our listeners are, delving deeper into blockchain, just remember, it's not just about the technology. It's about this potential for a more transparent, secure, equitable future.
I think so.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, thanks for joining me for another deep dive.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
That was great.
It was fun.